Hey everybody, just back today with just a little mini project. It's my ongoing painting for the Infinity. I actually had painted a Sierra Dronebot or a Dronebot in the past. You may remember that. Really this is very similar, except the gun and the little side attachment here is different. This is somewhat posable, these things you put on, so it looks a little bit different in the way I modeled them. But yeah, so I just kind of finish this guy off. These guys are really good in the game, and they're actually fairly affordable too, and so I actually wanted to get my second one painted just so I can use it in game alongside the other one. And then I have my Knight of Santiago, which I did a little bit of a video on this guy, just talking about how much I like the sculpt. I actually I like the way he came out. I did a little bit of a different technique with the sword. I actually used gray. I kind of just tried to simulate metal, non-metallic metal a bit, just with grays and whites with contrast, as opposed to sort of the red and blue blends that I did on the other knight swords. And then I did a little bit of freehand too. I did like the Knight of Santiago symbol on the shoulder there. And then I did the Panoceania symbol there on his shoulder. So yeah, I think he's I've already used him in game. One game when I played, because he's really good I think in the list, but both games I used him as my lieutenant. In one game he got singled out fairly early and killed in the first one, and then in the other one he got killed too, but he actually took most of my opponent's link team out with his Spitfire before dying, and so I think he did pretty good in that one. So yeah, so next up for Infinity, I'll likely switch gears a bit. I do have that hacker still to do, but my attention next I think is going to be on a tag that I have, because I've owned it for a while now unbuilt, and I have the Jodam, which is the largest, I think it's the physically largest tag in the game of Infinity, and I think it has the highest armor value, but it's a kind of a beast as far as, that's what I called this guy last time, but it truly is a beast. He's not, this guy's kind of a beast. The Jodam is a beast. It's just huge, and yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to just, as a little modeling project, doing that. I think I have some troops that I want to do. I have another video coming up shortly that will have my next little mini project before I get back to the French-Indian War, which is my ongoing project. But just, I will be coming to a close soon on my ongoing project. I guess when I say coming to a close, I'll get my main demo force done, and then we'll see what happens from there. I have some little catch-up things to do in the meantime, but what I'd really like to do is I have some what I would call character models for different games, and they're sort of single-piece models that I want to finish. And one of them that comes top of mind is the Eldar Avatar by Forge World, which I purchased last February. I really want to work on that one. I really want to work on the Demon that I just purchased, and I really want to work on the Jodam for Infinity. And so I'm thinking that what I'll likely do is do one little project now that I finish these guys, get back to my French and Indian War stuff, work on the British regulars, and then from there I think the goal will be to do those 3 character models and to kind of finish those up, because those are ones that I'm wanting to do. And then after that I think I'll be doing a lot of 40K for a bit, because I've got my Space Marine army, a bunch of stuff to paint. So I think that's kind of the future. I'm kind of spread out among a number of things right now, but yeah. And so getting back to Infinity, I probably have 4 or 5 20mm minis, like regular minis like these, to do, and then the Jodam. And so I've finished most of what I own for it. I still have some, but that's about it. And so yeah, so I hope you guys like this, and yeah, I'll be coming back with another video fairly soon of what I'm working on now. Take care.